see if I can't figure this out. Anybody there? Hello? Check, 1, 2. Check. Hello? Is this thing working? Pain in the ass. Pain in the ass situation. Okay, what's going on? How we doing? Happy New Year. Holy cow. I'm having issues here with the laptop. I don't know, I know, right? I need to trim it again. This isn't working. This is a mess. I hate this shit. Where the hell's my, thingamabobber at? Oh, here it is. Let's try this one. This one might work a little better. This one might work a little bit better. I don't know. Oh my God, help me, Lord Jesus, baby Jesus. Taking things back to the old school. Apparently. How do we sound? How do we look? We're using the phone right now, for those of you that haven't picked up on the situation. I have a serious... I don't know what's going on with the computer. I haven't gone live in quite a while. I haven't done a video in a while. We were live before, but we had microphone issues. For the last 2 hours, I've been trying to figure it out. I did an update on the laptop, and ever since I did the update on the laptop, it's not letting me... It's letting me set the live feed up, but it's not letting me... So you screwed over Trucker Drew? Yep, that's what I did. Yeah, you're right. I screwed him over. Totally big time. So apparently, Mr. Jeremy Griggs, he's got the exclusive. So Jeremy, why do you think that? 'Cause I would love to figure this one out. I haven't gone live in months, and this is what you're going to hit me with. That's what he said, those exact words. I would love for you to find me where he said those exact words, because I've watched every one of his videos. First of all, RST didn't screw him over in any way possible. I'm the only one out of the company that talks to him. Chris isn't going to call him. Chris is a busy man, you know. So, if anything, the company, as far as the company goes, went above and beyond to help him. I flew out there, got to his, saw him in the hospital, went to his truck, emptied his truck out nicely with his folks, took the truck back to Pennsylvania. You know, I didn't have to do all that. Okay, I did it because he's my buddy. So, Jeremy, make sure you get your facts straight before you start talking about my friends and situations about my friends, because I know he didn't say that. So please, do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. First of all, Larry was off. I think he spent a couple days at home, and then he had the actual heart attack. And then by the time I was able to get to the truck, it was 2 weeks later. Okay, so the truck was sitting for 2 weeks. Okay, and he wasn't going to be able to drive it. So obviously we had to take the truck back. You know, it's not like he's going to say, you know what, I'm going to keep the truck. I'm going to make the truck payments on it while I recover. How you going to do that? Yeah, he can't drive. So there you go. I did him the biggest favor in the world. If the company wanted to be a jerk about it, we would have just went and had a tow truck pick it up, and then we would have just boxed all his shit up, and then, who knows? But the company spent money to fly me out there to take care of all of his personal belongings in the truck, and then we had the truck cleaned and prepared for another driver. The hell did... Oh, God. Are people getting dumber in 2023? Is that what's going on here? Is that what's happening? I'm really pissed off that I can't use my equipment here. What is going on? I need to figure this out. This is frustrating. Why is this doing this? Why is this happening? Yeah, I know. It's 2023. I can't let the trolls get to me in my first live feed, But it's like, where do these... I saw that in Larry's video where he said that, let me go to it real quick, because he said something, but he didn't say, like, RST screwed him over. He didn't say that. Let me go back here. Let's see exactly what Larry said and figure this out. Because Larry says things sometimes he doesn't realize what he's saying. And, let's see. We're going to get to the bottom of this, folks. Yes, we are hiring. We don't have any trucks available today, but we are going to have a few available here in the next week or two. I do have applications pending, people waiting. So,
your kids have to stop brushing.
We're taking it one day at a time. As we get more trucks in here this upcoming year, hopefully I think summertime, we should get some more trucks in. Let's see where he said this.
They don't even talk to me, so...
Here we go.
This is what, with them, they took...
Listen carefully.
Give him a call, and, yeah, he said, I would hire you in a minute, so...
He's talking about this other company.
RST, I'm done with them. They took me off their... I'm not even in the log system anymore. To give him a call.
Hold on.
And I would hire you in... RST, I'm done with them. They took me off their... I'm not even in the log system anymore. They don't even talk to me, so it is what it is.
Okay, so let's clarify that, folks. Okay? From a admin standpoint and a compliance standpoint, okay? When you quit a company or get fired or what have you, they take you off the insurance immediately, and they pull you out of the system and put you down as a non-driver. Now, he's still in our log system. He's still in our payroll system. He's just not on our insurance because he can't drive, because his medical card is null and void right now. So, if you watched his video and heard that,
which is fine. I don't care. I don't care.
He said that they don't talk to him. Well, I talked to him, so I don't know why he said they. Maybe he's talking about Chris, because Chris, isn't going to call everybody up.
I just couldn't help that I had a heart attack, and that really...
I don't know. He's making it sound... I don't know. I'm going to call Larry up later, but... I don't even want to talk about that anymore. Because for you, Mr. Jeremy, to even make that accusation, that's pretty fucked up. Okay? Because I was the only one that flew out there to go see him and help him with the situation that he was in, okay? Nobody else. Nobody else gave a shit. Or nobody else had the means to go out there and check him out. What's up, Bonehead Truckers? Mr. Ike Stevens, Happy New Year to you. But anyway, we got a lot of things we got to do here in this upcoming year. We have a lot of videos that we have to catch up on. We got the Breaker 19 fall holiday box that I was supposed to open a couple of weeks ago, but I was sick as a dog for like a month, okay? I got sick right after Thanksgiving with the flu. We all got the flu here. And then when I started feeling better is when I flew out to go see Larry and get his truck. And as soon as I got back with his truck, I got a sinus infection. And I was down again for a week and a half. So from being sick and the holidays and everything, I haven't done shit on YouTube. I've been a ghost. So I have to catch up on that video. Okay. I'm going to be opening that probably tomorrow. And then I have a unboxing and review of this cool little device here. It's I'll just show you a picture of it. It's an endoscope. A company that I do work with on Amazon sent me one of these things to check out, and comment below. I don't know where we're going to stick this thing, because technically, you're supposed to use this on engines and stuff like that, you know, when you're pulling spark plugs and stuff like that, but we're going to do something different with it. I was thinking of sticking it in the toilet bowl. I was thinking of sticking it in the toilet bowl or something. I don't know. What do you guys think we should do with this thing? We got that we got to do. And we got to just get caught up. You know, I also have this really beautiful snow globe that I bought my wife for Christmas. And when I received it, I said, you know, let me open it up and make sure everything works. And when I opened it up, the damn snow globe was defective and broken. Ooh, a lawnmower. That'd be a good idea. Okay. The frickin' snow globe was defective. So I'm going to take the BB guns and the pellet rifles out in the backyard on a nice day. And we're going to set the GoPros up and try to do some slow motion capture shots of... I don't think the snow globe is going to break with the BB guns, but I'm pretty damn sure it's going to break with the pellet rifle. So stay tuned for that. That's coming up. We're going to be doing daily podcast live feeds like this, where we open up the phone lines and stuff. I got to figure out what the flip is going on with this system, because this is not good. This is no bueno. It was working, and now it's not working. It's frustrating. It's quite frustrating. I guess when you don't touch your gear for a long time, you get bugs, apparently. So, like, I had to do an update. As soon as I did the update, everything is discombobulated, so I don't know. I hope you guys all had a happy holiday. I hope you guys enjoyed the best of what you've had, okay? My holiday wasn't good or bad. You know, like I said, we were all sick. Everybody was sick. It was like, I got sick, and then, Lucas got sick first, then Lorenzo got sick, then I got sick, and then my wife got sick, and then we just kept passing it around ever since Thanksgiving, and it was just a frickin'... And it took me probably 3 or 4 days ago where my damn nose, my sinuses finally opened up, because for about good 3 or 4 weeks straight, I was just blowing my nose it was like a mucus factory going on. I had so much stuff happening with my sinuses. It was a nightmare. So, there's that. Okay. But that's fixed for the most part. I need to go see an ear, nose, and throat doctor and see, because it's still kind of nasally. Still kind of fucked up. I need to go to the ear, nose, and throat and see if I have a deviated septum. I went to the VA when I was in the military because I snore a lot and all this other crap. And I was like, do I have a deviated septum? They're like, no, you're good. They went and did x-rays on me. They're like, no, you're good. You're good. But I need to go back and say, hey, look. Because a couple of people that have the same problem that I have said that they had a procedure done, a surgery done, and they can breathe and sleep 10 times better. And I need to do something soon, so. Can I yodel with you? Okay, get ready. Yodely, 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 yodely. You never cease to amaze me, Mr. Everett. So Trainer James is doing good. The entire crew here is doing good at RST. We have people coming. We have people going. The freight industry, the trucking industry, as far as over-the-road drivers right now, the holidays are over. Everybody knows that in the over-the-road space, as a lease operator, the freight can be unpredictable. Okay? And after the holidays, it's a little slow, but then things start to normal out and start to even out. But I get calls from a lot of my drivers freaking out. Oh my God, what's up with the freight? Oh my God. And I tell them all the time, guys, this is the same shit we go through every year. Same stuff. Waiting for mid-rats? Could you? Oh man, I miss mid-rats. Those were the times. Be on watch, and then mid-rats would happen. It's probably why I got so heavy. Fucking mid-rats. But yeah, freight. Thankfully, with RST working with Prime, okay, we have consistent freight. Okay, at least it's consistent. And there's good weeks, there's bad weeks. Okay, that's any job. Okay, but as far as percentages, we're still getting 80% to the driver. Did I fire LaShawn? LaShawn hasn't worked for us in years. What's going on with these questions tonight? People just coming out of left field. Oh man. No, LaShawn went and started his own company and got his own authority on his own trucks. Got to do your research. What else? But for the most part, on average, our drivers are still doing very well financially if they do what they're supposed to do and do it the right way. It's really that simple. It's really, I've done enough success stories about this company, okay, and I'm proud to say that we still have probably one of the best programs out there. Mr. James Gardner, right here in the comments, he can attest to the situation. He's just like me. He left the company and came back to the company. And if anybody could tell you right now, here in the live feed, in the comments, he could tell you there's good weeks, there's bad weeks, there's good loads, there's bad loads, there's breakdowns, there's weather. But overall, we've got a damn good program. Yes, we have company driver positions available, but let's be honest. You're going to make more money as a lease operator. If you have to be a company driver for benefits and that stuff, that's one thing. Yes, Mike, I took the truck from Jukebox's house, his mom's house, back here to the terminal in Pennsylvania. I did that for him. Yes. Let's see here. Yeah, see, there's people making money here. There's people. Look, my job here at this company is to recruit people, to do all the paperwork and stuff, all the admin stuff, and I'm part of I'm the director of compliance. Basically, I'm like the driver mentor, the driver liaison, the driver manager, whatever you want to call it. Okay. My job is to make sure these guys stay happy and stay focused on the big picture. There you go, 6,400. See, over the holidays, the holidays suck sometimes. It depends. It's just a hit and miss type situation, but you have to plan ahead. You have to plan accordingly. Yeah, I've been here since 2017, so, and I'm not going anywhere. But anyway, I need to figure out what the hell's wrong with this fucking computer, with this live feed shit. I don't know why. I went to go, I set the whole live feed up, got it prepped, and then I would click go live on the laptop, and then it would just, the circle, it says going live, and it would just stay there, and it wouldn't do anything. Anybody have any inclination? I've rebooted, I checked my drivers, I did an update, and for some reason I can't get it to function. I don't know what the hell's going on. But I am rocking the new iPhone 14 Pro Max. So how does it sound without a microphone? How does this phone sound without a microphone? Yes, I've been at RST since the beginning of October in 2017. The end of August, the beginning of October 2017. Okay, so the sound is good for the phone for now, but I need to get it back to where I'll just pretend. I'll pretend I'm using this thing so I look cool. I don't know. That's so ridiculous. Hey, you gotta fake it till you make it, right? Oh, God, get out of here. I need to figure it out. I bought all this fucking equipment. I only used it a handful of times, and now I can't get it to function. Oh, yay. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Tax season's coming up, folks, okay? Tax season's coming up. If you guys need an accountant, the guy's information is in my description box. Okay? You go and mention my name, call him up and say, hey, little guy sent me over here to do my taxes. Okay? They specialize in truck drivers' taxes. So at the end of this month, when your companies start sending you your 1099s and your W-2s or whatever, go to this guy. Trust me, it'll be worth your while. I don't know if you guys are using frickin' what do you call it? What's that damn thing? TurboTax and all that other shit. Don't trust me. Save yourself the headache. Save yourself the time. This guy will figure out how to put money in your pocket. Okay, I'm telling you, I'm dead serious. I've told you guys the stories before. I used to use H&R Block for the longest time when I was in the military, and then when I did my first 1099 tax return, Schedule C and all this crap with H&R Block, they were like, yeah, you owe the government $6,000. And I'm like, okay, cool. I figured that because I didn't pay into my taxes all year. And I don't know shit about taxes. I don't know nothing about tax lingo. I don't know squat. So I trusted H&R Block to do it. They were supposed to be qualified to do it. They did it. I think they said I owed the government $6,000. Okay, cool. The hell do I know, right? So I set up a payment plan with the IRS. Had that going, and then a buddy reached out to me and says, hey, you need to get in touch with this guy. He specializes in truckers' taxes. So I reached out to him, and he looked at my taxes and says, dude, your shit's all fucked up. Okay, it's a mess. So I was like, I don't know. Take a look. He's like, let me redo it for you. Oh, okay, cool. Do what you got to do. I figured maybe he would be able to knock a few bucks off the $6,000 that I owed the government. Okay. Long story short, he came back and said, not only do you not owe the government any money, you're getting back $3,500. And my first thought was, yo, is this guy legit? Is he legal? Because that's crazy. How do I go from owing the government $6,000 as a lease operator with a 1099 to getting back $3,500? And I asked him straight up, I'm like, yo, is this shit legal? Can you explain this to me in layman's terms? Because that's awkward. This is the government we're talking. He's like, yeah, they just didn't fill out your shit correctly. And he explained it to me about writing off everything to your business and yada, yada, yada. Deduction. Yeah, there you go. Deductions and everything. And I'm like, woo, okay, great. And then when it came time for me to buy my house, for us 1099 lease drivers out there, when it comes time for us to buy a house or something like that, if we write everything off and write it off into our business, then on paper we're poor. Okay, we're broke on paper. We didn't make any money on paper, so to speak. So I told him, I was like, look, I need you to fatten up my taxes so it makes it look like I'm making $70,000. He said, well, you might owe the government a little bit of money then. And I'm like, okay, cool, do what you got to do. So he went and did what he had to do, made it look like I was making $70,000 for the year, and I still got back like $800 in tax return money that year when I bought my house. So yeah, His information is in the description box. It's called My Tax Agency. His name is Amjad. Tell him that I sent you. He'll give you a discount on your services, and he will get you squared away. Trainer James used him. John Howard used him. A lot of people at our company already used them and can attest to success with their taxes and stuff. So make sure you check them out. As far as RST, I see people asking questions about trucks and stuff. We're not going to be getting any... Well, we might get some Peterbilts. I don't know. We were supposed to get a bunch of brand new Cascadias and a bunch of brand new Western Stars here around April-ish. But because of shortages on parts and stuff like that, we're not getting any Cascadias and we're not getting any Western Stars here in the near future this year. But we are going to be getting some more Volvos, so stay tuned for that. We might try to get some Kenworths. I don't know yet. Everything is still up in the air right now. So as soon as I know, you'll know, basically. But we are going to have a few trucks available here in the very near future. Probably a very small handful of trucks. I got a couple of guys. I got a few guys that are leaving. I got a few guys that are coming. There's people that are in queue with their applications waiting. But doesn't mean you can't put your application in and get in queue as well. And like I said before, I'm not hiring anybody that doesn't want to be here. You have to want to be here. You have to understand what it is, what this job is. You know, if you're okay with being over the road, away from your family, then yeah, you're going to make money. If your family's okay with you being gone and you're comfortable with being gone and you understand what it takes to do this job and how to do it correctly, and you follow my lead, then yeah, you'll be successful. But if you got to be home and you got doctor's appointments and you got all this stuff going on in your life, then this isn't going to be the job for you. It's just, that's just the truth of it. So, and it sucks because I've hired people that wanted to be here. I've hired people that, you know, understood all this stuff. And then, you know, shortly after, they're like, well, I got to go home. I got things going on at home. And I'm like, okay, cool. And Chris has always said the same thing. If you leave here, if you leave this company the right way and put in a notice and all that other good stuff and do what you're supposed to do, then we'll always welcome you back with open arms. Okay? Hell, look, I quit. I went and did the whole Traveloco scam. James Gardner went and did his thing, and he came back, you know. So I went to go see if the grass was greener on the other side, and it wasn't, and I came back. So yeah, I heard, Mark. Yeah, I heard that. I definitely heard that. Well, wait a minute. Aren't you driving? Hold on one second here. Let me close this out. I thought you were back in 8067 already. Hold on. Let me check something out here. Here we go. Pull my map up of where all you guys are. Yeah, you're in 8067. What are you talking about? You're driving right now, doing 70 miles an hour. You are on Interstate 45, just past the rest stop. Yeah. Yep. You're over there. I see you. I'm zooming out to see where everybody's at now. Got James up there in Alaska. Who else is up there in Alaska? I got a few people up there in Alaska doing the Alaska stuff. I give those guys credit. That's just too much. John's up there. 858's up there. My truck's up there. 49's up there. Yeah, oof. Alaska. I'll tell you right now. Living with Grace. Living with Grace. Did you change your YouTube channel name? Because who the hell is living? I'm having a brain fart. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been on here. Refresh my memory. Yeah, Kevin. Where I don't have tracker on you right now, Kevin. Maybe one of these days you'll come over to the big boy company. I've been trying to recruit Kevin for years, but he doesn't want to come over and play with us. Living with Grace. Who the hell are you? I cannot. Oh, that's you. Hold on. I don't remember you changing your name on YouTube to that. Maybe I'm having a brain fart. You're over here in East View, Tennessee, at a very small, what appears to be maybe a pilot. What is that? Off of State Road 45 in the back of the truck stop. Double parked, it looks like. Maybe not double parked. Let's pull up your camera. It's nighttime over there. Oh no, you're in a parking spot. Yeah. Weather looks pretty good over there. No rain, no snow. Well, the ground looks a little wet. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I like Loves. Loves is my favorite. My favorite. Yeah, you're way off the beaten path though. There's no frickin'. You're way down there. You're not near any interstate. Oof. Where the hell what are you picking up chicken or something like that? I know there's a couple of places where we pick up chicken and like chicken parts and stuff out there. I think. Can't remember. Off those crazy roads. Been at the same company for 9 years, making 110 grand a year. Yep. At home every weekend. That's good, man. That's good. See, like me, home every weekend is great. And as long as you're making the money. Obviously, you're making the money. That's good. I did the whole local thing when I was with Raven. I did that whole beer run thing. Okay? The whole beer run thing, it was good because we were home every night. But the money wasn't there. The money wasn't there, and the fact that it was just the same shit over and over again. And it was just like, by the time you get, it was a very long day, as a local driver. I mean, you have to get up early in the morning, drive out to the truck, then drive all day, drive home, and by the time you get home, shit, shower, shave, and eat, it's time to go to bed and do it all over again, and maybe get sleep. For me, it just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me to do that. Like, I would rather be like over the road. I would rather be gone for 3 or 4 weeks, 5 weeks at a clip, and then come home and party like an animal for a week and a half. 2 weeks. No, I cannot see inside the truck. But here in the very near future, and I've heard this from a bunch of different company people. Inward-facing cameras are going to become pretty much not mandatory, but they're going to become a thing required by insurance companies. We do have, I think we have 2 trucks, 2 of our newer trucks in the fleet that have an inward-facing camera, but they're not live, and there's no sound, and when the truck is parked, when the truck is completely stopped and the driver is off duty or in the sleeper berth, the inward-facing camera turns off completely. So as far as privacy goes, because that was my big concern. As far as privacy goes, when you're in off-duty mode and or sleeper berth, the inward-facing camera is disabled automatically. So if RST gets inward-facing cameras all across the board, then yeah, there's not much to worry about. But having it on while you're driving, I agree with that to a point, because it's another great way to protect yourself if you're in a situation. You know what I'm saying? Because then they can see, hey, look, were you paying attention? Did you really screw up or not? And if you were totally in the right, you know what I'm saying? And let's say somebody cuts you off and hits you, and you have more ways to prove that you were in the right, then yeah, I would recommend it. I would want it. But I wouldn't want it if the damn thing is like a spy camera and they could, like myself, like right now, I can look up your truck and I can see right now your outward facing camera but it's not live. Like, for instance, I'll just show you real quick. It's not a live feed. See, I have to come over here and I have to hit refresh to see another current picture. And it takes a while. It's a pain in the ass. It's slow as shit. But that's what I see. Even when you're driving, I can't see a live feed of you guys driving. I don't know if some companies have that ability to click it on to where you can see a live feed. I do have the ability to go back and look at your driving. Like, I can pull up 60-second video clips of an incident. Like, I've had drivers call me up and say, "Hey, I had a guy clip my bumper, cut me off." And I'm like, "Okay, where were you and what time did it happen?" If you can tell me what time it happened, or at least close to what time it happened, then I can go in and I can find that clip and that video clip of the incident, and then we could send it off to the police or what have you. Or I can send, like we had a Mark's in here. Mark was parked in a truck stop, and he was parked at the end, and a truck decided to rip off the front of his truck. The guy cut it too short. His trailer ripped off the front of his truck. So I was able to go in and find that clip of that truck doing that, and then, send it to their insurance company so they can fix it. But I still don't have live capabilities. I don't know if other companies have that capability, but I don't. So, but anyway. So we have a lot of things that we're going to be doing. I got to figure out what's going on with the laptop. We got to get some unboxing things happening. I'm in the process of reorganizing the DJ stuff over there. We're going to be doing some stuff with that I've always wanted to do. We're going to attempt to do that. I don't know. Maybe one of these days we'll fart around on the drums. I don't know. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos. My goal is to try to put out content every day, whether it be a YouTube live, a YouTube video, regular edited video, a short, or a bunch of stuff. I mean, I've got TikTok. I'm going to be messing around on there. So, where's the skit music? I like to do mashups. If anybody knows what a mashup is in the music world, it's where you take one song's either acapellas, and then mash it up with another song's instrumentals and make it like a remix, kind of like. So with the technology we have today in the DJ world, we have the capabilities of taking the acapellas out of one song and the instrumentals out of another and combining them together and doing all types of cool effects and doing remixes on the fly. So that was you bumping on that Wyoming Tacoma what? I haven't spoke to the guys at Traffics since the truck show last year, but they're still doing their thing. They still have their podcast. So go check them out. They do their podcast stuff. I'm going to try. My goal is to get all of this stuff back up and running and start doing podcasts with live call-ins and do it the right way this year. That's my goal, okay? What music was I bumping? When? I haven't bumped any music anytime soon. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Anyway, I do appreciate you guys checking in. Let everybody know that the little guy's back and that we're going to be getting back into the swing of things now that we're all better and we're not sick anymore and holidays are over and it's time to get back into the swing of things. On the Wyoming turns. I'm very confused. What the fuck are you talking about, the Wyoming turns? Oh, you're talking about when we were up there 2 years ago doing... Yeah. The truck, yes, that was me, probably, yes. Yes, the truck that I was driving, my truck, the Western Star, had a sound system in it, if you remember. And yes, that brings back good memories. Brings back good memories. Freezing our asses off, going back and forth from Tacoma to Lovell, Wyoming. I can't remember what the hell town it was up there. And anyway, yep, it was good times. Good times, great oldies. Freezing our asses off, trucks breaking down. You had a blowout that one night. I remember. I think it was you that had that blowout and fucked your truck all up. Yeah, it was good times. Yep. All right, so look, that's the gist of it for tonight. I'm gonna go and try to troubleshoot what's going on over here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.